note, whether you agree with Charlie Kirk or not, he did politics in the right way. And what does that mean? It means he engaged in the act of persuasion. It means that he engaged in the art of dialogue. It means that he committed himself to the craft of debate, meeting people who disagreed with him, but I think tending to meet people in a spirit of good faith. In our organization, in Braver Angels, and not just Braver Angels, but organizations like the Listen First Coalition, the New Pluralists, Bridge USA, Bipartisan Campus Organization, inspired in part by the work of Charlie Kirk. We seek to normalize this ethos, this sense that it is not only okay for us to talk to one another, but the very survival of our democratic society depends upon our ability to see that as the right and normal thing to do. You were talking to Michael Knowles a moment ago. The most frightening thing Michael just said is that not only did Charlie Kirk die, but for some people, the idea that we can believe in discourse may have died with him. And I'm here to say that if we seek to honor Charlie Kirk, and if we seek to honor the values that he exemplified, we cannot let that idea die.
I want to play this sound because this is Charlie Kirk debating something that is, you know, some would call a very tense topic. It's debating what is a woman. Here's the back and forth. What is a woman? You can't answer the question with the question. Yeah, define the woman without saying woman. You're in college, paying for an education. What is a woman? You don't need media training. It's not a trick. Yeah, I mean, this is a very divisive topic here, and it's one of those things that he was good at. You know, he relished going the back and forth here because he wanted to hear what people really honestly thought about these topics.
Yeah, that's right. And he certainly was a showman. He was a performer. He had charisma. There's no doubt about that. But I think what came underneath that was, to your point, a genuine desire to get to what the heart of the disagreement was, to clarify that so that real conversations and real debates could be had. And that's a powerful legacy to leave. And I can just make another point. You know, we need to be willing to debate and engage with each other, but we also need to be able to build relationships of friendship and trust with each other.
Yeah.
The Bible, Proverbs, says that you know a wise man because a wise man makes even his enemies to like him. And many of us have been calling attention to the fact that there have been people who have been demonizing Charlie Kirk in death, and there's far too much of that. But there are people, Governor Gavin Newsom, to Cenk Uygur of the Young Turks, there are many people on the left testifying to their affection and their respect for the man. And that is a deep and powerful testimony to his wisdom and to his higher qualities, because even many people who disagreed with him saw him as fundamentally a decent human being. That, too, is something that we need to take unto ourselves as a thing to live up to, a standard to live up to in the way we do democracy.
John Wood Jr., well said. Thank you, sir, for coming on. We appreciate it.
Always.